Welcome to Week 8 of the NFL. Hello sports fans, and welcome back to Caleb Scroll's NFL predictions for this week. The first game I picked is the London game, Detroit at Kansas City. Now, this game isn't a very good game. Detroit has been okay lately after starting off horrible, while Kansas City had a great win against Pittsburgh last week. But I think that Kansas City will win because they just, again, had a great win against Pittsburgh, even though they didn't have Roethlisberger. And I think that Alex Smith will have a good game. And the second game I've picked is the Giants at the Saints. Now, since the Giants 0-2 start and the Saints 0-3 start, each team has only lost once, which means that they've been doing amazing. But I think that the Saints will win because Drew Brees has been hot, and I think he'll be amazing next week, and that all his receivers will be open and play really well. And the third game I've picked is Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Now Pittsburgh has Roethlisberger back, so I expect him to be big. And I think that Andy Dalton will have another good game and that he will win at Pittsburgh. And the fourth game I picked is Tennessee at Houston. Now, last week, Houston got dominated by the Dolphins. And this past Thursday, the Dolphins got dominated by the Patriots, which tells you that the Texans are really bad. But the week before, Tennessee got dominated by Miami, and Tennessee played even worse than the Texans did. So I think that the Texans will win, that J.J. Watt could be out. There's a small chance, but I believe that he will play against Titans. And the fifth game I've picked is Seattle at Dallas. Now, Seattle's been playing really well lately, beating last week the 49ers 20-3. And Dallas has been doing okay. They lost to the Giants, which was very frustrating for Cole Beasley dropping a kick return that I think that he should have caught. And so I think that Seattle will win, and their defense will play really well, and Matt Castle won't play good enough to defeat Seattle's defense. Then the sixth game I picked is Green Bay at Denver. Now, this is my game of the week. Two undefeated teams. One team will leave with a loss. The other team will stay undefeated. Denver, having their bye week last week. Same with Green Bay. So both will be rested. But I think that Green Bay will pull it out and win. And that James Starks will have a good game. And Aaron Rodgers will just have one of his best games of the year. That it'll be a very close game. And that it could even go into overtime. And then the last game I've picked is the Monday night game. The Colts at the Panthers. Now, the Panthers had a nice win last week against the Eagles, while the Colts had a difficulty and lost against the Saints last week. Almost came back and won it, but Andrew Luck just not enough. But I think that the Panthers will stay undefeated, and that Cam Newton have a really good game against the Colts, and that the Colts will go 3-4. And those are my predictions for this week. So your kids, folks. Bye. We've added the trivia question this week, and here it is. Chris Johnson last week set a record for one of the only players to rush 100 yards on 3 teams. Titans, the Jets, and last week, the Cardinals. Who is that other player who has done that? Answer in the comments, please.